Hello everybody out there. This is the very first and welcoming video of Witcher 1. On this channel, we're going to serve you with content full of The Witcher, and for today, we just want to go back in time and start with the simple story itself. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one sitting here and asking myself what it would be like if I were a Witcher from birth to death in the Witcher universe. For those who do and trying to figure it out, this video is for you. Enjoy it. This will be a work, a little bit fan-made, let's say, but of course still sticking to realities. As the universe of The Witcher is bigger than what it is supposed to be, it's more of an issue where you're born on the map. However, this has more importance for a human, a sorcerer, a dwarf, or an elf than a witcher who is taken to a castle no matter where he opens his eyes to life. Then, a lifetime of training starts for him, facing death millions of times. On this video, we will pick where our character was born and think it's on an island in Skellige. He grows up here, having quite stubborn but competent characteristics at the same time. One day, his father probably comes across a wild bear in the woods, and as it is going to bash him up, our robust and muscular Witcher will appear, make an Ignis sign, and easily get rid of him. Then, the rescued father will propose his surprising law.
Fuck.
When they get home, our future Witcher is still the one in the oven. But as the years pass by, the Witcher grows up and the old and wise one comes to take the little child. At this point, his destiny is sealed again because everything depends on the school of this wise Witcher. Is he originally from the school of the Griffin, the Viper, or of the Cat? Or is he a Witcher from the Order of the Witchers from a long ago? Let's suppose that he is in the school of the Wolf to keep it more understandable for all. This is a wise and an old Witcher wearing a wolf medallion and on duty in Skellige, heading to Kaer Morhen with a youngster next to him. That's a long journey though. By the way, a friendly reminder for all, a Witcher is usually a male because a female would die in the process of mutation. Boys might die as well, but this percentage is less when compared to girls. It's around 70%. There's a saying that 3 out of 10 live. Anyway, it's still early to talk about this issue because our youngster has just left Skellige. Now it's time to strike a bargain for a ship with his protection family. Then, when they manage this, they will have to cope with rough seas to get to Kaer Morhen on the edge of Kedven. It will take them weeks to reach there. However, the real suffering starts unless he has a horse. Even though it's known that there are many went around without, we always stand with your sufferings, boy. They cross Misty Mountains and meet different kinds of monsters whom the Witcher crushes. They are standing in front of Kaer Morhen's gate finally. With half an eye, this is a tumble-down structure, but it won't matter for you if, after a long journey, the only thing you're looking for is just a comfy bed. As they go inside, it's a regular welcome as usual, but they all look at him pitying because they just wonder which percentage he belongs to, dead ones or alive, but that won't long last because we should keep in mind that a Witcher is used to death more than anything else. He is taken to next to the other Witchers in next step. For now, he just has a couple of friends around to spend time with. The first day is always the hardest. You feel restless in bed. Some of the others feel the same, but our young Witcher always the one bearing the burden. The next day, they have first breakfast in Kaer Morhen. Then, straight to the training because a Witcher doesn't simply do martial arts. He needs to have extensive knowledge of geography if he doesn't want to be a dead one. As the days, months, and years pass, he physically improves. He is an enhanced human and he's ready for the real test now. He will depart from this place to live the rest of his life full of unforgettable memories. He is tired out after the main line, his body gets weaker, and he even spits blood. After the third day, he opens the door to the lands beyond. At the end of the week, after the blackout, he opens his eyes and here you go, has got the snake's eyes. He has a better vision with keen sense of feeling even the lowest vibration after the mutagens in his veins. He is alright now. He can wake up, go and spend time with the others and just ask each other like what the hell was going wrong with him. Each feels in different ways. Some of them fear, some are happy, but some desperate. Anyway, they are the monster hunters of the future. Instead of simply doing bodily training, they will do some stuff as well, learning fencing, flexibility, balance, alchemy, the ability to use their reflexes to become agile. They go through a relentless training process to become an Übermensch, as I said, an enhanced human being. At last, their journey or so-called suffering begins. That risky journey from Kaer Morhen. Usually they don't die at this stage, but it's a known thing that they might. By the way, this is where Sirim meets Triss Merigold and our white-haired girl foretells the future for the first time. Anyway, our Witcher comes out of it and gets ready to start. On his way, he slays monsters and gets his pocket deep. He will round the whole continent, find a way to pass a flora, get a few girls and return if he's lucky enough to survive. So, tossing a coin to your Witcher. But he needs to measure everything and be careful with the contracts, which will be in Kedven. First time, he goes to a village where twin sisters gone missing. All of the peasants go through the village, however they can't find the two girls. And here, our Witcher boy, with years of training, experience and mutations, accepts the contract and hunts after the twin girls. And here, he easily finds it, but on his way, he changes routes, goes back and forth. When he finds a rag in place covered with slime, he easily understands that they are bogged down. But that doesn't make his day, actually, because he was hoping to slay a few monsters straight away. Anyway, he needs to go around and find a monster to be slain or ask from the peasants for what he deserves. Of course, they would reply like, fuck off. So he would have two options to go with. Either do it as a favor or turn it upside down and get it all. In case this happens, he goes into the thick woods of Kedven. It's springtime with blossoms on the mountains and the weather is nourishing, but monsters like the smell of the spring as much as witchers do. There is a one type of monster which shows itself almost everywhere from books to memories. As you can guess, that's a Leshen. It turned out to be nature itself, and nature embraced this monster. It looks easy to face one, but actually it's not. Even though he's sure to death he can't beat it out, he still hopes that it's a Leshen. If he can beat this, he will be so far famed that everyone will go after him. Actually, it's hard to find a Leshen. Maybe he may search Blaviken thoroughly and find bandits to get rid of, but they already did that, right? What about a Bruxa, an insect, or others? But there are none. He just wonders why this place is a clean area, like purged from creatures all over. Suddenly, he notices footprints on his path. Whose are they? Was there another Witcher except from him? He decides to trace the footprints and comes into a thin man with huge feet. He greets him, but no reply. The thing is, a wolf medallion is popping out of his pocket, and that catches the Witcher's eye. How did this guy with enormous feet get that one? Wait a second. He stands up tall, draws his sword. Well, he challenges him. They start fighting. Our boy makes his signs that are actually simple spells they do as they level up, but he's unaffected by it. And when he does attack him, everywhere gets frozen immediately, and the Witcher is standing in the middle of it. He comes closer, sniffs him, and the smell of the mutation in him. He almost sucks it up that the Witcher gets a tiny hole on his neck, bleeding, and blood melting the ice. The Witcher is dying slowly in front of him, but Who do you think he is? We will find that out later in another video. If you want to subscribe and give us feedback below on the comments, we would be very happy, and we need your support globally. Thank you for watching us. Just hit a like.